Hey there, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the author, and you're joining me for another edition of the Fast 15. As we typically do on Wednesdays at about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we take no more than about 15 minutes to pause, check up, check in, enjoy a note from any of the books or audio books that I've done, provide a couple of announcements and updates, and then close out on a positive note. As you know, when life is lifing, sometimes you can't wait till the end of the day or the beginning of the next day to have that reset. So hopefully for those of you that are in need, if you're watching this during the midday, hopefully it's giving you the reset. But at any time that you watch it, it gives you time to pause and reset. And trust me, it's not just for you, it's for me as well. So make sure to like, share, all that type of thing. And like I always say, just be encouraged each and every day, regardless of what's going on with life and lifing. You still have to find that motivation, that encouragement, those positive things to feed off of to kind of, just get you through, get you to navigate through. So before we get into our topic for the day, I always, before we dive in, I always make note of people who aren't doing well, because all of us are dealing with some type of issue, but some of our issues are like magnified to the umpteenth degree. So if that sounds like you or someone you know, whether it's whatever, physical, mental, spiritual, financial, relationship or what have you, if you or somebody you know is really going through a difficult time, please take time to be still. And we know that when your mind is operating out of confusion and discord and things along those lines, like foolish stuff happens and you end up putting kerosene on a fire. So please take a moment to pause, identify the constructive means that you can take. And if you have access to professional help, get it. If you have access to informal help, get it. If you have to just change up, whatever changing up looks like, please identify positive means to do so. On the flip side, we know that there's people that are doing extremely well, for the very same reasons. Physically, they're in a good space. Mentally, spiritually, they're in a good space. They're just coming out of something and encouraged and optimistic about what's on the horizon. So if that sounds like you or someone you know, please take time to celebrate. Like seriously, you should celebrate. Don't go over the top with it, but you should celebrate and feed off the positive energy and just be prepared for what's next. So those are things that we always try to start off with before we get into our quote of the day or what have you. Because again, when people are watching, you don't know what they're bringing when they're on the other end of the screen. So hopefully this helps people. So in regards to help, we're going to go to a familiar quote in a familiar book. Quotes and notes, something's on the horizon. If you have not picked up your copy, you need to make sure to do so like immediately. As we know, what you put in your head is going to show up in some way, shape, or form. And all the quotes in here, with the exception of one, are quotes that yours truly came up with. But deeper than the quote and deeper than the explanation, the best part is space for you to journal. So whether you agree, you disagree, you want to go in a different direction, you want to go in a deeper direction. So again, it's just being cognizant of what you allow to have residency in your head. So here's the quote we're going to pull from Quotes and Notes. You can still do something with something. Again, you can still do something with something. And I love that quote because sometimes we feel like we can't do anything. There's nothing we can do. Oh, I'm not famous enough. I'm not popular enough. My platform isn't big enough. I don't know enough people. I don't know how to do something. But guess what? You can still do something. Think about if there's something that you don't know how to do, like you don't know how to cook. Okay, you don't know how to cook, I don't know, a scrambled egg. Guess what? You can still do something. You can get a book. You can look it up. You can practice and get better at that. Or you realize you might want to cook something different. You can still do something with something. You might only have 20 bucks in your pocket. And okay, you might not be able to do the grocery shopping to the extent you want, but I don't know, you might be able to get a value meal. Like, I think sometimes we think that we have to be prominent and popular in order to make an impact. But some of the biggest people who made the biggest impacts are people who didn't necessarily have the biggest platforms, they didn't necessarily have the biggest following, but they identified what they had and made the most of what they had until opportunities presented themselves to do more. So don't think you can't do anything. Don't think you can't learn how to, you know, learn how to cook or learn how to tie your shoes or learn how to whatever. Don't think you can't do it. Don't think you can't. And don't knock what you haven't been able to do. Look at where you started and look at where you are now and feed off the things you've been able to accomplish. And then when you look ahead to what's on the horizon, that helps you take care of that self critique that you can't do anything. You can do something. So that's the message from the day and the quote of the day from Quotes and Notes. Something's on the horizon. You can get it online, not just on Amazon, but Barnes and Noble online. And if you follow me, a number of the bookstores are carrying it. So get your copy today. Okay, so as we transition, a couple of quick announcements. First off, shouts to Dr. Shanita Connolly from Life with Shanita and one of her programs, Life After the Rain. This past Sunday, a tremendous event at Spivey Hall, an elegant evening of jazz. This is the third year of the event. A wonderful occasion, which consisted of the reception, which Morrow High School's jazz ensemble did a tremendous job. 3 tremendous artists, Lyrica Holmes on the harp, Robin Lattimore, Antoine Smith. All these people did tremendous performances. So shouts to everybody top to bottom making that happen. Again, shouts to Dr. Shanita Connolly for coming up with the concept and doing some really good things with it. Make sure you're part of it next year. In regards to upcoming book signings and events, check me out on October 18th from 12 to 3 p.m. at Nubian Bookstore in Morrow, Georgia. I'll be doing a signing. I'll feature all my books, including the newest one, 8 Months of Mercy. So make sure 12 to 3 p.m. October 18th at Nubian Bookstore, Morrow, Georgia. October the 23rd, Winder, Georgia, at the Winder Public Library as part of the Inspire Author Series. Come check us out at 5:30 p.m. I'll be one of the participating authors for the tremendous roundtable series done through Inspire Authors. That's Inspire Author, Winder, Georgia, 5:30 p.m. on October 23rd at the Winder Public Library. Those are the 2 big events I'll have coming up for October. There's probably going to be some more stuff on the horizon, so make sure to check it out. Just a couple other real quick things. Just thank you, of course. Thank you to everybody who has supported through the books, the audio books, any collaborations that we've done, things along those lines. Your support is sincerely appreciated. Thank you to every book club, bookstore, book festival, speaking engagement, all that type of thing. Thank you to each and every one of you for just thinking enough of me and just letting support and encouragement. Shouts to fellow authors doing their thing. Like I said, there's a lot of us out here doing some tremendous work. So let's make sure as best as possible, even just sharing the info is huge. Just just keep doing those types of things. Those are the main things I can think of at this point in time. But again, we always try to use this time just as a pause and reboot. And hopefully, if the message from today from Quotes and Notes and just the general acknowledgments, hopefully it is providing a sense of motivation and encouragement for everybody. So as we get ready to wind down for the day, we'll run this back next Wednesday. Again, make sure to check me out for upcoming events October 18th from 12 to 3 p.m. at Nubian Bookstore in Morrow, Georgia. October 23rd, starting at 5:30 at the Winder Public Library in Winder, Georgia for the Inspire Author Series. So again, thank you to each and every one of you. All of you take good care. Remember, whether small or big, a victory is a victory. Whether slow or swift, movement is movement. Keep it victorious. Keep it moving. Again, take good care, and I'll see y'all soon.